You don't need to have a Kardashian-level bank account to make your home look like it belongs in a glossy magazine. Sometimes, it's less about the price tag and more about the polish. With a few clever design moves and a sprinkle of visual wizardry, you can turn meh into marvelous faster than you can say accent wall. Whether you've got a tiny apartment, a suburban starter home, or a sprawling family space, here are 10 game-changing tips straight from top designers to make your space feel luxurious, intentional, and fabulously you. Number 10. Hang those curtains like you mean it. Let's start at the top literally. Drapes hung too low or too narrow can shrink your room faster than an overenthusiastic dryer cycle. If you want to add instant elegance, raise your curtain rods well above the window frame and let the fabric spill wide. This gives the illusion of taller ceilings and broader windows because we're all about optical illusions in the name of design. You don't need velvet spun by unicorns. A simple, affordable linen can look upscale when it's well pleated and thoughtfully hung. The key here is not extravagance, it's effort and elevation, pun intended. Number 9. The hardware hack that changes everything. You'd be amazed what a $5 knob can do. Swapping out basic hardware for sleeker, more refined versions is the design equivalent of putting on a nice watch suddenly. The whole outfit looks more put together. Stick to a consistent finish like brushed brass, matte black, or rose gold and use it across handles, drawer pulls, faucets, and light switches. Think of it like a good eyeliner, subtle, but it pulls the whole look together. Designer Antonio Matres swears by this tip, and it works like a charm even in a rental. Number 8. Think big with furniture scale. We know tiny furniture in a small space seems like a good idea, but oddly enough, it can make the room feel even smaller. The trick is not cramming the biggest sectional into your living room, but choosing pieces that feel appropriately scaled. A chunky coffee table might overwhelm a narrow room, while a dainty chair could look awkward in a large open-concept space. Designer Karen Wolf explains that well-proportioned furniture adds harmony. It's not about size, it's about balance. And yes, sometimes that means returning that adorable bistro table that looked much bigger online. Use painter's tape to outline furniture dimensions before buying. It's the no-regret method. Oversized art or a tall bookshelf can also help balance scale if the sofa feels small. When in doubt, think of Goldilocks. Not too big, not too small, just right is what sells the Luxe look. Number 7. Pattern and texture are your power couple. Plain rooms are like plain toast fine, but forgettable. Add texture and pattern, though, and suddenly it's avocado toast with a fried egg and chili flakes. Texture adds warmth, and pattern adds personality. Designer Nana Grauer advises mixing both to give your home a curated, cozy, and upscale vibe. Don't be afraid to layer a vintage rug under a bold sofa or pair woven baskets with velvet throws. Bonus points if you throw in some metallic or glossy accents for contrast. Just like mixing prints and fashion, own it and you'll look like a pro. Don't worry about matching everything perfectly. That's how homes end up looking like showrooms instead of real spaces. Embrace imperfections and let textures clash in a controlled way. It's that perfectly imperfect mix that creates visual depth and makes your guests wonder if you secretly hired a stylist. Number 6. Say yes to custom window treatments. Yes, they cost more. Yes, they are worth every cent. According to designer Tara Felice Engelbert, custom drapery can transform a room from builder basic to boutique hotel chic. It's all in the details. The way fabric drapes, the perfect pleats, the subtle sheen. It's drama without the drama. High and wide is the rule. Even if you're using an affordable fabric, the craftsmanship elevates the look. And hey, if you are crafty, semi-custom or DIY versions can still give you that tailored finish. Custom treatments also help insulate your space, soften acoustics, and even hide less than ideal window placements. They turn blank walls into showcases and windows into architectural moments. Your nosy neighbor, officially blocked by style. Number 5. Texture-rich spaces feel rich because they are. If your room feels flat, it's probably not your lighting, it's your lack of texture. Leather, wood, brick, metal, buckle, line and layer these materials like a master chef building flavor. Designer Lorna Gross insists that rich textures don't just look expensive, they feel it. Think, a smooth lacquered coffee table next to a buttery leather couch set against a rugged stone wall. Each surface catches light differently, adding depth and interest. It's like jazz for your eyeballs. Texture invites touch, sparks curiosity, and makes a room feel lived in yet luxurious. Even a simple throw blanket or woven basket can tip the scale from basic to beautiful. If your space isn't whispering, "Come relax here," it might be time to add some tactile magic. Number 4. Art is more than just a pretty face. If your idea of wall decor is mass-produced quotes on wood panels, it's time to retire the live, laugh, love. Instead, curate a gallery that means something. Designer Molly Torres Portnoy recommends leaning into personal or sentimental pieces, pages from old books, framed family recipes, even pressed flowers. And no, your art doesn't have to cost a fortune. It just needs the right frame. A $10 print in a $100 frame? That's the budget-friendly version of wearing a thrifted outfit with designer shoes. Framing is the trick that makes anything, yes, even a napkin sketch, look priceless. Try mixing media for added intrigue: a canvas, a metal sculpture, even a shadow box with keepsakes. The key is to create a visual story that reflects you, not a Pinterest board. Your walls should make guests pause, squint, and say, "Where did you get that?" Number 3. Light fixtures instant glam. Lighting is the mascara of interior design. It lifts, defines, and makes everything else pop. According to Sarah Waldo, swapping in statement lighting is one of the fastest, most impactful upgrades you can make. Oversized floor lamps, sculptural chandeliers, or even a cool sconce can become the jewelry of your room. And you don't need to splurge on designer brands. Wayfair, IKEA, and even thrift shops offer bold pieces that turn heads. Pro tip: always add dimmers. Nothing says luxury like mood lighting on demand. Also, don't be afraid to go big. An oversized pendant in a small room can make it feel grand, not crowded. Treat your lighting like a conversation piece. It should make your guests look up and say, "Wow," because when the lights are right, even your thrift store finds look designer. Number 2. Bring in the big green energy. Want your room to look polished and put together in one move? Add a tall plant in a stylish pot. Boom, done. Designer Linda Hayslett swears by the power of greenery, real or fox. A floor-standing tree in a ceramic or textured planter can draw the eye up, balance out heavy furniture, and add literal life to a space. Plus, it says, "I have time to care for living things," even if it's made of plastic. And honestly, that's the kind of deception we support in decor. Plants also soften sharp corners, absorb noise, and make even the most sterile spaces feel inviting. Whether it's a lush fiddle leaf or a quirky snake plant, greenery brings freshness that no throw pillow ever could. And if you're hopeless with watering cans, there are fox plants out there so realistic, even Mother Nature might do a double take. Number 1. Spend smart, not large. And finally, the golden rule of luxury on a budget. Pick your splurges wisely. You don't need to deck out every corner with designer pieces. Sometimes, one standout chair, a bold light fixture, or a custom headboard can elevate everything around it. Tara Felice Engelberg recommends focusing on a room's focal point and using more affordable options to fill in the rest. Think of it like fashion. You don't need a head-to-toe label look, just one killer handbag can steal the show. Prioritize what you love and build around it. A strategic splurge draws attention and lets your budget pieces ride its coattails. It's all about contrast. High-end mixed with humble makes the whole space feel intentional. The secret? Make people think you spent a fortune without ever needing to. Thanks for hanging out with us on this fabulous home glow-up journey. If you're now eyeing your curtains or silently judging your throw pillows, you're not alone, and you're officially one of us. Ready to turn more budget-friendly spaces into design magazine moments? Hit that like button, subscribe for more interior inspo, and don't forget to ring that bell so you never miss a tip that makes your home feel like a 5-star suite. See you in the next stylish scroll, Design Dreamers.